Ghana is the world's second largest cocoa producer behind Ivory Coast, with an estimated 800,000 metric tons annually. The commodity is the major contributor to Ghana's economy, generating approximately $2 billion in foreign exchange each year. Despite internal challenges, including smuggling of raw cocoa beans, President Mahama, during a presidential session of the 2025 annual group meetings of the African Development Bank in Abidjan, stressed that while the continent is capable of scaling up value addition for export, structural trade obstacles continue to hinder African economies from sending finished goods to Western markets.
The world economic order is rigged against Africa. We can increase processing overnight, but you have non-tariff barriers in exporting into some of the markets. Unless they bring a processor from outside, from Europe, who comes and sets up a processing plant and gets all the regulatory things in place. I mean, an indigenous person setting up a processing plant sometimes has a very big difficulty exporting finished products into the EU market and into the American market.
World trade data indicates that Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire supply most of the world's cocoa, but earn only a fraction of the profit from chocolate sales. However, President Mahama indicated that Ghana is making significant strides in cocoa processing and envisages further growth and expansion in the coming years to catch up and exceed Côte d'Ivoire's 50% rate within the next 5 years.
But I must say that we've made progress from a low of about 25% processed cocoa. Ghana has risen to about 40%, and I know Côte d'Ivoire is ahead of us. Côte d'Ivoire has done 50%, which is comfortable. And so 50% of Côte d'Ivoire's cocoa is processed domestically. Ghana is at 40%. We hope that over the next 4 or 5 years, we'll reach the stage of Côte d'Ivoire at 50% and push even further.
On the continental level, and in a bid to improve African economies, President Mahama underscored the significance of value addition to made-in-Africa products for economic stability and to reduce dependence on external sources. Meanwhile, this year's conference is the 60th meeting of the Board of Governors with the African Development Bank and the 51st of the Board of Governors of the African Development Fund. Reporting for GH1 News and Star FM, Abdulhanan Adam, Abidjan.